John Zimmerman with Upper Creek Angler, and we're tying our way through Steve Skuce's book, Grayling Flies. This is fly number 13. It's one of the most prolific patterns in just about anybody's boxes that I know. I don't think I know any serious fly angler who doesn't carry this fly. This is number 13, the Griffith's Gnat. One of my chief U.S. fishing buddies calls this his personal favorite fly, and for good reason. It really does do a number on picky fish. I normally tie this in sizes 16 through 20. I'm tying this in a number 20. I'm tying this in number 16 as opposed to a number 20, just so we can see it better in the video. You can also tie it in big sizes like 12s and 14s, largely to imitate the same kind of midge patterns, but clusters of midges. So if there's a river over here in the States that I fish very frequently called the South Holston, and we get these big clusters of black flies, and one of the best imitations for them is a Griffith's Gnat tied on a size 12 or a size 20, and just fishing that as a big cluster of midges. So what I've got tied onto the hook is a single strand of peacock curl and a single strand of grizzly hackle. And we will tie the peacock curl in touching wraps, and we'll bring the hackle forward palmered. The version of the book that Dave tied includes a tail. I did not include a tail on mine, although sometimes I do. One thing that you can also do, which I do quite frequently, is instead of a tail tying, especially on the smaller ones, the 18s and 20s and even down into 22s, when you get really desperate, is to tie in some polypropylene yarn or a tuft of white CDC feather to help you be able to pick the fly out among the masses of midges that could be on the water. So I am going to tie in a little tuft of polypropylene. I'll tie it in with a soft loop and pull it so that it doesn't obscure my hook eye. And we'll just cut this flush with the back of the fly. Now, that is not going to add anything for the fish to be scared off by. They will not even notice it, but it will allow me to pick that fly up from a further distance away, especially if I'm in the middle of one of those fun black fly hatches, or anytime else that there are a whole bunch of midges on the water. So I heartily encourage Griffith's Gnats in all kinds of variations. This is my personal favorite variation of it. Just a little overwing of something white and visible that you can see well. Easily take this white overwing and use it as a tail. You could do that with white CDC, you could do it with the white polypropylene yarn, anything that will help you be able to distinguish it from other things in the water. So be sure to tie yourself up a bunch of these. They imitate individual midges in sizes 18, 20, 22. In sizes 12, 14s, and 16s, you can imitate clumps of midges with the bigger size. So definitely a bug that you should have in your box. Steve was wise to include it in the book. Happy tying.